I could be a potential pick-me person thing, but in a good way. Because here's the deal. I was watching The Incredibles recently, and something hit me. Not physically, just like inspirationally and metaphorically, and like talked about life, you know? And it was in that, and it's the first one, by the way. So the first movie, basically, there's a scene with Dash and his mum, and they're in the car because Dash gets in trouble, and then they're on their way home. And the mum is like, and Dash really wants to, because he's got this superpower of running really, really fast. And Dash is like, can I not just try it for this running team? I think it'd be great. Mum is like, no. But Dash is like, I'm a beast, I can do it, let me try out. And Mum is like, no, you can't. But Dash is then like, no, I'm so special, I'll slow down, I won't like win, but I'll win. And Mum is like, no, everyone's special. And this is the thing that hits me. Dash then goes, that's just another way of saying that nobody is. By saying everybody is special, you're basically saying nobody's special, because it's contradicting itself in a sense. So I then applied that to myself and my personality, because that's what I do before I go to sleep, and I started to deepen. I'm not a pick-me person, because I like to think I am every type of girl per se, and every type of, not every type, but I'm like most types. Like I think I'm a bit of everything, and I think that's most people. But by being a bit of everything, I'm saying that I'm not like the typical girl or person or thing, and by that, I'm a pick-me. So I feel like I'm not going to say I'm a pick-me, I'm a potential pick-me, and I think the problem with pick-me-tism in general is that the execution of pick-me people. I think the nature in itself is not meant to be as ignorant and obnoxious and degrading as it is, I've seen on TikTok, but it's meant to be, you know, a personality trait. I don't know if that's a good thing, you know what I mean? I think it's debatable, but okay, let's put it this way. Look at me. What's the first thing you say? Purely on face value, I won't mind. Please, no slurs. On face value, if you couldn't tell, I'm Muslim and I'm hijabi. By being a hijabi, I am a pick-me girl. I am not like other girls. It's legit by definition who I am. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying all hijabis are pick-me girls. I'm just saying as a hijabi, I'm a pick-me girl. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that I'm not like other girls. I'm not like other people. But that's because there's religious connotations of that. So what I mean here is, I think it's okay to be a pick-me person. It's just how you go about with your pick-me-tism. That's what I'm going to call it. I think I am a potential pick-me-tism person because, like I said before, on face value, for religious reasons, I'm a hijabi. I don't show certain parts of my body. There's some things that I don't do compared to the average 22-year-old girl. And depending on where you live and what you stay, I could be the average 22-year-old girl, but where I stay, I'm not the common audience, if that makes sense. So there's that. Secondly, I like to think, like I said before, I have different personalities. That sounds like I've got a split personality. No, does it? I don't think it does. I think it just means that I like to think I like different things, and I like different types of. I'm going to confuse myself here. I like to think I like different things, and I'm a different type of girl. Like, if we're going to go purely on aesthetics, if you're going to go purely on aesthetics, I like to think I've got a baddie streetwear aesthetic, but my whole personality is very bubbly, very loud, very yellow, if you will. So it contradicts each other, as well as my interests. They all contradict each other, which is fine. But again, that makes me like every type of girl, not every type, but like most types of like interests as well. I'm the girl that's like, I'm not like the girl, I'm hanging out with boys, but I only have like 3 guy friends, if that, or less. I don't know, I didn't count. But like I said before, it's like I'm every type of girl, so I don't understand why or how I cannot not be a pick-me person. I think everybody's like that. I think pick-me-tism is just another form of being the main character. If you really, really think about it, everyone is the main character in their own head. You can't lie to me. It's you at night and it's you in the morning. Unless you've got a split personality, then it is you, but it's your other you. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. So I think you've realized that you're a pick-me person, and that's okay, because you clicked on it, and I know that you are. And I'm a pick-me person, and that's okay. It's just how we go about with our pick-metism. And my pick-metism just, I don't know. It's on first of all, it's on face value. Secondly, I hope I don't degrade other people. And I think it's just being self-aware of your actions and how you behave with your pick-metism. Because I feel like everyone's technically a pick-me person. Because everyone thinks that they're different. Unless you're absolutely basic, then by saying you're basic, I feel like you're different from people who are not basic, so you're a pick-me basic person. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me, okay? So I think you just need to, like, understand that. So I'm a pick-me, you're a pick-me, we're okay as long as you're self-aware with your pick-metism, and that's where the negative pick-me's come out, and that's the content that you see online. Because obviously, you're degrading other people. From the pick-me's I've seen, like in terms of like just comedy and like, you know, funny TikToks, they act like they're better than everyone and they're above other people. So that's when you're not being self-aware of your actions. Pick-metism that's the negative side of it. My pick-metism is that I'm self-aware of who I am as a person and a hijabi and as a girl. Yeah? Did we get that? We understood that? So the moral of the story is watch The Incredibles, enhance your pick-metism, and be self-aware. And then we'll all be fine. And then we'll have positive pick-me's out there. Okay. Do you mind liking, comment, and subscribe if you are pick-me, so that I'm not alone and that I didn't just, ramble on for like 7 minutes without any explanation? Okay, cool.